Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 6. Back again on the Czechia route, Liberec to Stará, where this time we're going to be doing, well, I'm going to be doing a 4-line run in the passenger train, the CD843. And I think I've found where we can do it in a single car unit as well. What can possibly go wrong? Because, of course, I remember how to drive it. No, not got a clue. For those watching on YouTube, hello. Those first look videos went out a few weeks ago. There'll be links in the doobly-doobly-doobly-doobly below to where you can get this route. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch doing trains and all sorts of things. And a link down there to the Discord server as well. Good evening to Nico, to Trent, to Tiger, to Sim, to Mukbone. Cars, yes, single car. And to Nigel, single car unit. So yes, having recently, well, a few hours ago and all throughout today, I've been annoying people by putting out YouTube videos, going through the walkarounds and train training in this. It's time to actually put all that into practice. Yeah, so what we're going to plan to do is it's about an hour and 50-minute run, a 4-line run. We'll do that in the passenger train. We'll see what time we get then to whether we can do the little route that you get as a layering thing in this thing. And then, well, we might be brave tomorrow and either do a return run with a longer train, or we'll have a bit of bash at cargo. We will see what happens. But that's 11:32, I think I've just found, which is a single car unit. We will leave the date on today. Oh, yes, happy birthday to Nigel. I can't sing happy birthday, obviously, because of copyright reasons. I'd have to pay royalties. But many happy returns of the day to Nigel. Okay, Connor. Well, thankfully this thing started running. So yes, we are single car unit for this one. Hi, Ant. So we'll get it set up, which I haven't got my controls set up because oh, hang on, I need to do the brake cut in. There we go. This goes into forward, headlights reduced. One of these then sets the light, signal lights all white. We will unlock the doors on the left. Got to do it the old way. We'll open a window. Alright, our passenger has got on. Can we actually get through to the thing? I haven't even looked on the inside of this yet. Let's have a look round. It does sound pretty good. Oh no, we did walk through, didn't we? No, we walked through it. I'm sure we can put the saloon lights on somewhere. Wasn't that the other end? What was my dinner? Chicken and bacon pasta thing. Train lights. Train lights on. Aha! There we go. We've given them some lights. Yeah, not a problem, Nigel. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a good birthday. Right, let's sit ourselves down then. So yes, this is a weird control thing because you go up to increase the throttle. So it's almost like a step change, and then you bring it back to hold it at that level, and then you come back to coast, and you come back to brake. So yeah, I think stopping is going to be interesting. How many stops have we got? I don't know because I can't remember what the controls are. There's some stops. T? Oh, it's T. There we go. Yeah. I've normally got a button mapped on my farm sim panel. Bella Ustar Paki is the first one. Lippstadt. Kostelov. Semily. Zelezny. Lizny. Mala Scala. Donkey. Turn off I'm pronouncing these wrong, aren't I? Double your turnovers. Synchronov, Beetlejuice, Hodkvismoli thing, Rich that place, Radio, Germany's, Plinky Clov, and Liberec. So many of the places we're going to be stopping at. Right, let's shut the doors. Right, hopefully, when I engage the throttle, it engages. Oh, that's noisy. Okay, yeah, that's got some noise to it. Oh yeah, that can get really busy in that pub. That's so cute though, isn't it? So yes, an hour and 52-minute run this is. I'm guessing it's not going to be high speed. And yeah, it's going to take me a little bit of a while to get used to the controls. Sorry, what now? Was that... I think that was the announcement. Announcing the next station. Hi, Round Night.
Unlucky for some.
It is unlucky for some. Unlucky for me. I'll be here for 13 months. But thank you, Tiger. Okay, this seems too fast. Okay, yeah, okay. So we can accelerate or coast. You can't actually leave the throttle on a setting. What's that screen for? I don't know, it does something. It's things. It does feel odd being on the right hand side. Very American. It does many things. I don't know. It's you're playing online Scrabble with someone. Oh god, I got to try and do the braking thing now. Slowlying. Slowlying is happening. There we go. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, don't panic. We've got 1.7 kilometres and then we've got to stop. And we're roughly on time. First stop, on time. We've started strong. I should know, I'm a professional. I did the training. That was Saturday morning, though. I can't remember that. Right, I'm not accelerating. We're just going to... We've got 1.3 kilometres to go. We'll be fine. Hi, Michael. Oh, there is 2 icons for hill gradient. I'm guessing this is quite a hilly track. Okay, now, so I've got to go in the second notch for braking. And then press it again for actual brakes. Okay, brakes are doing a thing. Okay, I might have over-braked. Okay, brakes are good. Brakes are really good. Okay. 400 meters, we're slightly late. That's fine. Slightly late, it's okay.
Bělá u Staré Paky.
I'm guessing she was announcing the station thing up here. Okay, that's the first stop. Look, we're on the platform. People are getting on. It's fine. They haven't got to leave the platform to get on the train. I would call that a win. Yes, it's almost like a step change, the accelerator thing. You put it up a notch, and then you go forward another notch, and it'll accelerate, and then you bring it back a notch to hold that power. It does sound good, though. Oh, locked doors, that's me. That one. Right, 3.2 kilometers to the next one. Need to close the doors before driving. I've done that. Hi, Colin. Yeah, it's nippy off the line. Even I can't miss a... Well, you want to bet? I bet I could miss a platform in a single car. It takes some skill. Skill. Yeah, I got skill. I got skills, they're multiplying. And I'm losing control. Stop, exactly. It's 3.7 before red. Right, let's bring the speed back down. No signals. Yeah. Well, it's single track, isn't it? So I'm guessing there'll be nothing until I get a passing point. So nothing else has been able to come past me yet. Right, 65. Any AWS? There is. And no way I'm putting that on. Looks nice. I do like the fact it's a single car. There's a couple of other timetable runs that have got another carriage behind this, but I thought no. I thought I'd choose one with a single car just to do a 4-line run. And then tomorrow maybe we'll look at doing the other way. You like the white trees? Are there white trees? Oh yeah. Trees that are white. Do the doors open fast for a quick exit? They seem to.
Mind the red signal.
Indeed. Thank you, Dean. 39 of the month. Thank you indeed. They do actually, yeah. They do feel like blossom trees. We got the Tadami line coming soon. That's going to be interesting. Right, Lippstadt. Okay, might be braking a bit early there. It's fine. We braked. We're on the platform. It's okay. There might be a bit of a walk, but we're on the platform. How very aggressive. Thing is, you've got two stages of braking. One is electric braking, I think, with using the motor, and one is then pneumatic brakes. So yeah, it's working out which one's which. Oh, we've got a yellow ahead in 1.2k, so I'm guessing that's going to be our passing point. And it's raining. Oh God. I'll wait for this other person to get on, because we're nice like that. I'll have to find the wipers. Right. Kalashnikov. That's definitely rain. Cab light wiper. There we go. Alfred Selim. Power. Koshtalov. So yeah, it's a very twisty track. Yeah, I think it is pretty much, Michael. It's probably not a Maestro. It's probably a 1960s. Well, what was then the Lada, the old Fiat 127. Probably the same wiper blade. Was it a Fiat 126? Was it a 126 or a 127 that became the Lada Riva? Anyway. Next stop, Koshtalov. So yeah, we got a yellow and we got a red. Right, so I'm guessing this is going to be our first passing point. And of course we're late. Right, Kate, how late do you think we're going to be then? An hour and 52-minute run. How late will we be at the end? Who's taking bets? It's going to be 30 minutes. That's confidence in me, isn't it? 30 minutes late on an hour and 52-minute run. Koshtalov. Will you get to the end? Hopefully. I think it's modern. I don't think it actually said. Okay, that went well. We stopped a little bit early then. I don't know if these things are still running. Well, have a look. The CD843. Is it still in service? I should know these things, really, shouldn't I? That'll do. That's close enough. It's a very narrow platform. You've got to walk past your wood to get on the train. Mainly because the driver stopped a bit short, right, not outside the station building, but it's okay. I should know. Well, you know, there's only so much information I can maintain. Right, so that red went green. Okay, so what's a long run? Semily College. Right. So you can actually set the acceleration level. I've set it at 37 now. So it accelerates reasonably. They got pendolinos running, so this is not modern then. I like it though. Already I'm liking the train. Imagine putting this on the East Coast main line. It's Tony here. I'm not sure. He might appear somewhere on the route. How was work? Very worky. I actually like the fact that the announcements sound like they're coming from a really bad audio system. Yeah, like it's like Sim Havens reading out the announcements. Tonight's announcement brought to you by oh, that's funny. It is quite cool. Yeah, I think it's getting used to the acceleration. The braking's the interesting one. I think you need to use the electric brake before you use the pneumatic brake. It's very utilitarian, I think is the word. But so I did like the fact it's a single car. And the fact it's a long route as well. So there must be big gaps between some of these stations. It's only 11 stops. The seat doesn't look comfy. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not turning on the driver assist. No, 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 no. It's only 72 kilometers. Yeah, so that's the electric brake I'm engaging now. Yeah, that's 44 miles in an hour and 52 minutes, which means you've got an average at less than 20 miles an hour. Yet we're whipping along currently at 84, which is what, about 50? That was suggested to me. I might have a look at it, McBone. There's a station there we weren't stopping at, though. Alright, so we've got 75 round here. Yeah, so slowing down using the electric brakes, not too bad. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Because you're zigzagging, a bit like the banana line one, because you're zigzagging, it's actually longer, which is why it's taken this amount of time, I think. But yeah, I wonder how long it'll be before we pass another train. There's a yellow coming up, because there's got to be something running the other direction, surely. Because at the moment, all single track stuff. Yeah, I think that's why it's on this. Yeah, thank you, Michael. That's why it's on this. I think it's because it's diesel electric, basically. Ah, we got a red. So yeah, see if you press the accelerator or throttle up, it holds it at that percentage. So I let go and it holds it at 46. You bring it down and it will reset to 0. So I think it's just getting used to the throttle. Right. They are still running. Well, surprisingly, if you're only built in the 90s, they're only 30 years old. It looks older than it is. Like me some days. Hey, look, we're only a minute late. That's not bad going. Ah, I see another train. I'm 62. God, I wish I was. I'd be close to retirement. That'll do. Right, so we've got a red, so we can't go anywhere then. Why is it stopping us then? There's a train built between 88 and 91 which is named the Bastard. I'm guessing it wasn't easy to drive. So look at the map. So we're there. Yeah, that's a little bit twisty. Look at this here. Look at that. That's mad. We've done that bit already. Yeah, it's one of those routes that I think instantly you get whether you're going to like something or not. Do you honestly think I was born in 1999, McBone? So there must be something else coming then. If there's still a red, does sound good on tick over, doesn't it? All right, lock doors. Oh, and we got the green now. Right, how far's the next station? See, it's 5.8k. So that, yeah, those distances are 72 kilometers. That can't be the track distance. We're gonna have to have a look at the end then to see how many kilometers I've driven. Oh, don't, Liam. I do Heathrow passes for people, and I look at their date of birth and go, how, what, how? But yeah, imagine bringing freight down here. That's going to be interesting.
Příští stanice Železný Brod.
So they're announcing the next station, and we're still 5k away. So, well, I suppose 5 minutes. Right, yeah, 12% gradient going down. Blimey. That's steep. What's the Licky incline? Isn't that like 2 point something? Right, so you can actually hold the brake at a certain level. Once you work out yeah, and we're going down here. Imagine coming up this. And we're going down it in the rain. Thankfully, we're only a single car. I'm not turning on the AWS. Well, that's the plan for tomorrow. There is a 2 hour and 26 minute run on this as well, which I'm guessing stops at every stop, because we passed one that we didn't stop at. So I'm thinking this doesn't stop at every single station. Yeah, so I've constantly got the, well, in theory, got the brake on. That's steep. That's really steep. Yeah, once you work out that you can leave the brake at one thing, you can actually control your speed a little bit. It's a cool little thing, isn't it? Speaking of cool little things, don't forget next Tuesday I'll be here with Thomas and friends. Doing a stream of that, which I'm really looking forward to. Tomorrow night, more of this. We'll maybe do a bit of return journey, maybe try a bit of freight tomorrow night. Wednesday night, new game. There's a video going out on YouTube tomorrow, my first look at it, but Wednesday night is going to be Rangers Path, National Park Sim. Thursday, giving the pizza cooking thing another go, because apparently I might need your help with how to cut basil. Friday night we got some trucking and tunes. Saturday night is some repo, and then Sunday we're back on the farm. So lots of things to come. Basil or basil? What about Sybil? Sybil! She died, didn't she? Prunella Scales. And then husband not long after her, Timothy West. Comes to us all. Tune the correct radio. I'm guessing that's what this thing is up here. Is some sort of radio then. It didn't cover that anywhere. God, we've got all these here as well. Hang on, automatic speed control. Radio check. Right, stop at Zelezni Brod. And we're only about a minute late. That's pretty good. I can't even do that on a normal run.
Železný Brod.
Red light, there is. There is an emote now, by the way, for red light. There you go. That was bad, Dean. Right, hang on. We've got people stood on both sides here. I reckon it's doors on the left. I don't know, it took him 2 days to get out of flipping Ireland. How long is it going to take him to get out of Scotland? Hopefully I don't fail 10 minutes. Well, the thing is, it saves, doesn't it? So it'll put you back to the last station. Hang on, we're not due out of here till 12. Okay, we got 5 minutes in because I haven't got God mode in. We're going to have to wait. Right, what have we got over here then? Let's have a nosy around. Emergency lights. Lots of breakers. Breaker. Hang on, can we try and let's try and work out this radio. View screen. Okay. 6, 7, data, system. Yeah, that makes no, maybe not. Maybe we'll leave that. Can you get Planet Rock? What were all these? What was that? All these buttons here as well. 50. Hang on. Hang on. Is this? Hang on. This is the auto speed control then. Oh, hang on. Hang on. So I'm guessing you just press one of these buttons. And you can just set the speed. So 140, 130, 120, 110, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So, ooh. Okay, I'll give that a go. I did do the training. It didn't cover the automatic speed control thing. Can't call me a dimwit. That's not very nice, is it? I said model the toilet. Hang on. Oh, I thought they modelled the toilet for a minute then. I thought I could go for a wee. Hello, people. Oh, it's raining. I'm not going to go out there. Have we got a baldy? Baldy! Czechoslovakian baldy. We might not be. That's an outfit. I like the shoes. The jeans and shoes sort of go well. Maybe not the coat and the fleecy thing. Yeah, okay. What are you wearing? You seem to have ripped your jeans a bit there. Just saying. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Baldy. There's no chitter chatter, is there, from people? It's like no one's talking. Well, I suppose they don't nowadays. You just sit there and be ignorant with your headphones in. Zalezny Brod. We apologise for the delay. We're not. We're on time. We can't leave. We're not due to depart for another minute, so we got to wait. Hang on. So that's the second class. Is there a first class door? No. So we got the second class door and a second class door, and why is the disabled door higher up? Okay. What do you do? You're a button. Oh, that's the door. Okay. You know buttons. What do you got here? Ow. Hang on. I've opened the... Okay, I'm the wrong side of the door. Regulator input signals. Bogey selector. Oh, hang on. Sorry, we've got to go and drive a train. Sit down. Right. So let's try this thing then. What does it do? So we go 40? Have I still got to throttle up? Okay. Is there another control I'm supposed to actually hit then? Oh, my speed control, fan, mirrors, train lights, automatic winter, manual, automatic. Power minus, power plus. The yellow ones. No. Automatic speed controls target speed of 0. Okay, then fine. I've got it. Yeah, the blue line. I wasn't looking at that. We're not going anywhere now. Doors are closed. Okay, let's see what. Let's do the old-fashioned way. I broke the train. We're not going anywhere now. Okay. Brakes released. That's in forward. Well, I even tried to put the... We are literally not going anywhere now. It's like the brakes aren't coming off. We might. Who said we might be 10 minutes late? Oh, hang on. Right. Okay, let's turn the automatic speed control off again. Is there a parking brake that's auto applied? Handbrake's on 0. It is almost like... It's because I turned the flipping... auto thing on and now it won't... Automatic. Okay. 80. Reverser. No, reverser's in forward, so it's not the reverser. Unless it's one of those known bugs with the train. Don't put it into... Right. Let's turn the reverser off. Reverser back into forward. There we go. Right, now what happens if I put that on? Right, let's see if it actually then maintains speed when it gets there. Unless you, yeah, I don't know. Right, we'll see if it's holes in it. Now we're definitely late.
Příští stanice Líšný.
Yeah, so it will maintain the speed. Okay, so now we should be able to go down by 5. Okay, that makes it easier. Oh, it makes it a lot easier. So it's just going to maintain the speed, whether that's uphill or downhill. So we're going down at 3.6. So now we come down another 5 to 70. Okay, that works really well. Oh, I like that. So you've still got to adjust it for your speed, but that should be easier now to keep time. Although we're already late. Who can we blame? Tiger. Oh, that turbo whistle. Right, so now we got to stop. I can't go into throttle and brake. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not stopping here. It wouldn't let me brake. Yeah, I'm guessing you have to slow it down on the thing.
Malá skála.
I thought I might be able to brake, yeah, which I can do now. Right, okay. It's a learning curve. God, so how far in advance you got to put it to 0 then to actually get it to stop? Because, yeah, at the moment... Hang on, now it's letting me brake. I wonder if it was a me thing. I know why. I was pushing the wrong button. I was pushing the accelerate to brake. That's why it wasn't letting me brake. It's confusing. I'm not used to using buttons. I'm used to using levers, not buttons. Okay, I've turned the safety systems on. What's the worst that could happen?
Malá skála.
Oh, that was sliding. Oh God. Yeah, we're now sliding. That can't be good. It wouldn't let me go into drive. Yeah, that safety system it has. It's knocked the reverser out. There's an announcement on the screen. So I knew I shouldn't have put the safety systems on. Reverser needs to be set to P or Z to drive. Okay. Let's open the doors. Reverser. Engine only, off, backwards, forward. Okay. Yeah. Whether we can actually get moving again or not is another matter. We'll find out. We might never get this thing going again now. Okay. Dolanki. There we go. No, we're fine. Not put in the... No. Right. Use the cruise control thing. That's a lot of buzzing. Dolanki. Is it going to beep at me like every 20 seconds? Yeah, I like the cruise control thing. Once you get... Yes, is the answer. Once you get used to it. And it's certainly handy on this hilly thing. I'm liking the route, actually. I'm not... Because there's other versions of this train as well. This is just the first version. There's multiple versions of this. I don't know what the differences are. We'll have a look if we ever get to the end. Alright, so speed drops down to 65. Which works really well. Tomorrow night, back with more of this. Maybe we'll do another passenger run, have a look at the freight stuff. Tomorrow. Wednesday night, new game, Rangers Path, National Park Sim. Thursday night, more pizza making, because I failed during my first look video that went out yesterday. Friday night, we've got some more trucking and tunes, carrying on from Barcelona. Saturday night, repo, doing some more of that. And then Sunday, we're back on the farm doing the farming thing. And then next Tuesday, Thomas the Tank Engine, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got one video recorded so far going out on Tuesday, but I might have to record a couple of more. Right, a 1.4k from Donkey. I know I could speed up. That AWS thing is definitely frequent. You're eating chicken tikka, or like... I really want a really hot curry. I fancy going out for an Indian, but it's quite sad going out for an Indian on your own. Yeah, it's not the same though, is it? Right, we are about to arrive in Donkey. Are there any Indians that go out with me? There's no one that would go out with me, Michael. I will forever be on the shelf. We're now arriving at Dolanki. Not sure if I'm a fan of the AWS. It's quite frequent. Yeah, don't stop too early. It's only a little platform. Yeah, all right. Doors open. I panicked then. I was thinking if I opened the doors on the correct side. They just took a while to open. Can't believe we're an hour in and we're probably only halfway through the route. And what time we just have a look at the... So 12:31 currently. What time are we due to arrive at our final stop? 13:24. So we've got another 55 minutes yet before the end of the route. And we were saying, I wish Dovetail would do longer routes. I know we had the American one. I'm going to be intrigued to see how many kilometers it actually is when we get to the end. Okay. Right, so 80. We've got a road. Actually seeing other life for the first time.
Příští stanice Turnov.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I was thinking, how is it going to take 2 hours? Are you going to be crawling along at not a lot of speed? But that's not the case. And they're fairly frequent stops as well. And I really like the train. Right, 1.5 to Turnov College. All right, we've got a 40 coming up. Okay, have we got a 40? Yes, we have. So just let it do its thing now and slow us down to 40. I like that. We've certainly seen one other train go the other way as well. All right, into Turnov College. Is there going to be something else here waiting to go past us? Oh, it's a big station. Or a lot of tracks. Stop. See? Keep going, not saying it. Thinking it, not saying it. I'll do. Yes, there are other versions of this. I think there are more modern versions of this. And certainly using a carriage behind as well. We need an emoji for all the six. There's only so many emojis you've got as standard. I can't remember what they are. There was the duck, that's gone now. I think there's a there's a few. We've got to wait here till 12:40. Yeah, let's go. There's an Now there's the stop. I think there's 5 you can have. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, there's the crash one. Yeah, the crash one's not used that much, is it? Yeah, but you've got access to more, Trent. It's the only thing with a stop on it, it's not within the normal rainbow circle. I wasn't clever enough to be able to do that. The rest of them are inside the little rainbow circle, which I quite like. No one twigged onto that when I first had the rainbow thing around the thing. No one cottoned on as to what the reason was. Oh, Michael Nightbot didn't like that. Ah, so we got... Hang on. So this is where the Deutschbahn trains come in. This is... If you've got the layering turned on, this is one you can do. This is one that I planned on doing this evening if we had time. If not, then we'll certainly do it tomorrow. So there's the 642, about a 20-minute run in this. So Deutschbahn service. So does that... Hang on. It's not actually linking up with a... I'm intrigued now. So that must go off map somewhere to another route. Or does it? And yeah, this is pulling 2 carriages. Look. And we're just a little single one. So what do we think of the route? Is anyone that's watching going to get it? Do you like the look of it? Does it float your boat? I like it, if only for the train. We're definitely running out of jelly babies. Anything will float your boat is you. Okay. You've really got low standards, Michael. Well, I can't say anything, but get your wallet ready, Tiger, if you're keen on the UK stuff. Soon. And also we've got Thomas next week. That's going to be good fun. Oh, we've got a freighty one coming in. 2 of them. Well, Thomas, Emily, James, Gordon... Percy, Diesel. There's a lot of cars. Right, 3.5k. So 60 limit as we leave. I'm not putting the radio on. God, we got 100 limit. This is going to be scary.
Dobi Uturnova.
Dobi Utonova. See, I can speak Czech. Right, there's a 100 limit. 110, 100. Let's go. Oh, that does sound good. I'm not a train weirdo. This almost makes me want to go and ride on one of these things. It's so cool. I like quirky transport. We've actually got a 90 limit coming up now. So we didn't quite get to the 100. Oh, Prague. Oh, only 13 to 17 hours. I do that in a day. Prague's supposed to be really nice. Really expensive, but really nice. I feel like I just fly to Prague. Right, so we've seen 2 trains go the other way. 22-hour days of all your thing. Yeah, I don't mind a long day. I thrive sometimes on like 3 or 4 hours sleep. And plenty of coffee. Oh, you can see why that was a 90 round there. 80 rather. Alright, next stop ahead. Yeah, I was wondering how the hell are they going to make a 2-hour run out of 72 kilometers, but it's not. It's 72 kilometers as the crow flies. So there is one timetable run that's 2 hours 26 minutes. That must stop at all the in-between stations, or because of passing points you may be held. No one's held me for 9 months. But so far, we've only been held for a couple of minutes, which hasn't felt inconvenient. Imagine running a red in the last 10 minutes. Anything can happen. It's definitely cool. I think it's cooler than that little German DMU thing. Oh yeah, the whole refueling thing last week. Yeah, we don't talk about that. I was gutted. I was genuinely gutted. I was really looking forward to doing the whole refueling thing. Thanks, Chris. Right, 2.9k to the next one. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a short route. So it's not like we've been doing low speeds either. Okay, you know, 70, 80 kilometers an hour, so 50 mile an hour, 40, 50.
50 seconds left. Stay close.
This thing does sound really good. Some idiots flooded the toilet. Not me. Right, we got a 90. And we got a yellow. So we haven't seen the really complicated signalling systems yet. Right, so another red. Is this another passing point then? I thought initially this wouldn't necessarily be a route that I could see me doing again. I actually think it is now.
Stay close.
Mainly because it's so long. The route. Brake. That's slanty. Why are they stood all the way down? Why are you stood all the way down there? Where are you going? Oh, I see the buildings over there. I say, where are they wandering off to? Yeah, I think this is good. I wasn't sure originally. Well, obviously you can tell by the videos that went out that I liked the trains. Why was I like red but now green? I'm guessing there's something in front of us then. Sedovice. Might be something freighty in front of us. So if this ends up being a 2-hour route that's of reasonable length, I'm going to be really impressed. Because it doesn't feel as though we're only trundling along at small speeds. Slow down a little bit, there we go.
18 seconds left. Red light reset.
So that American one, Antelope Valley, you were just trundling along at like 20 miles an hour and 30 miles an hour. This, you are actually getting a move on. I think we've caught up a bit of time as well. And it stopped raining.
Sedley ulice.
Braking. Hey, I'm getting better at the stopping as well. See? Professional. I keep trying to tell you all. Doors take a while to open. Yeah, I'll reset up my throttles and stuff this weekend. Okay, Hodovice and Muliku. Yeah, something like that. Go. The fact we've still got about another 25 minutes to go. That was some words. There were definitely some words there. It's almost having to trust the cruise control. It now wants me to do 100, but okay. Oh, no, not 40. I don't know, I think it's because it's lots of little villages, I should imagine it passes through. I should imagine it's fairly regular use. And if the cities it's connecting are like major cities, Liberec to Stará. Yeah, but it's one of those that you're going to the next village or whatever, you know, school kids, and a bit like any rural service here. I love the sound of that turbo whistle. Alright, braking. 100 passengers. Yeah, don't forget it can pull wagons as well though. That one we saw in on the platform had 2 carriages behind it. That's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll find one. Well, we'll look at the other versions. And we'll find one with some carriages for tomorrow and make the return journey. Or maybe not all of it. Well, we'll see. Might just do the whole return journey. I'm liking it so much. So that train there then is going the same way I've just come from. Wait until 12:57 and 30 seconds. 2024 primary Czech railway carrier Český dráhy transported nearly 169 million passengers on domestic and international trains. This represents a 3% increase in 2023. With a total volume of 8.28 billion passenger kilometres, showing a high reliance on rail travel within the country. I think rail is still used a hell of a lot in most countries. I think we went to the Netherlands recently, and the trains were busy. So I think rail is still used a lot. Right, 3.6k to the next one. A 75 limit, so we go 70 plus 5. It is good when it works, yeah. I think this route is actually modelled really well. I haven't found anything yet on it I don't like. Say freight isn't my thing. We'll have a look at the freight train maybe tomorrow. I prefer passenger runs personally. Yeah, I think this with a couple, maybe look at the what other versions of this there are, with a couple of carriages behind, could be an interesting one. So whether there's a more modern version of this, or whether they all just look the same. I think a different version would just confuse me. Right, an 80 coming up. But yeah, there's some, Dovetail brought the roadmap out today. I haven't looked at anything further than the 3 months, because I know some of the stuff that's coming soon. And yeah, it's going to be a full-on year, I think, for stuff for Train Sim World. Lots of things to come. Hi, Metro Camel. Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to Transport Fever. I'm really looking forward to what SES bring us. I'm looking forward to stuff in this. And who knows what else will spring a surprise on us. Yeah, I think this year is going to be a good year. Games and hopefully for me personally. things I want to do this year that I'm looking forward to. Right, so we've got a 70, then a 60. Yes, class 90 will be soon. So that'll be East Coast Main Line, won't it? God, one of the most boring routes in Train Sim. Ah, we're on time as well. Tomorrow night, yes, it does, Michael. Tomorrow night there's going to be more of this. So maybe doing another bit of a passenger run. Might look at some freight. That's tomorrow. Wednesday night is new game, Rangers Path National Park Sim. I've got a first look video going out on that on YouTube tomorrow afternoon, I think it is, because of embargoes. Thursday, doing more pizza cooking, because that went so well in my first look video. Friday night, we're back in ETS2, doing some trucking and some tunes. Saturday night, more repo. And then Sunday lunchtime, we're back on the farm. So lots of stuff to come for the rest of this week. And then next Monday, I get a day off. Because I thought I could show you Thomas on Monday night, but it's not. It's Tuesday night. We have to talk to you again, really? Do we have to? Well, unless it takes you a day to get out of Scotland. Many people getting off here. There's still a few stops to go, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see. Radio, Germanice, Plinky off, Liberec. So 1, 2, still 4 stops to go, and we've been going an hour and a half. So an hour and 52 minutes, it said. I'm surprised you're not doing the one in Newcastle on your way back. You're going past it. Oh, that's wheel slip. We'll go to Sunderland then. You've done that today. Way I? You haven't planned this very well, have you? If that had been me, I would have gone, right, 1 weekend in Ireland, 1 weekend in Scotland, all the Scotland ones done. On the way back, Newcastle or Sunderland. It's pretty dense, isn't he? Exactly. And tomorrow as well. You imagine how much bad press that vape shop owner is going to get. Don't vape, kids. A, you look like a total pillock. And B, it sets fire to things. Right. Right, got an 80. So we will bring the speed down. And 1 kilometre to radio. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see what the total distance is. Because Dovetail are saying it's 72 kilometres. It's not. It can't be. No, because I don't do that on any other line. I'd be very surprised. It can't be 72 kilometres. That's only like 50, or 40, is it 44 miles? And we've been averaging sort of 40 miles an hour for over an hour. It can't be 44 miles. We'll see at the end what the total distance was. There's a longer route as well. It was a longer timetable run at 2 hours 26 minutes. That's a hell of a lean. Yes, we've still got a few stops to go. And we have just done one route so far. It can't be 72 kilometres. Because the average hasn't felt low. We'll find out. If it's 72 kilometres, I'm impressed. Yamancha. Well, yeah, I suppose. Did stop for a few minutes, a couple of times. It'd be unusual for them to get it wrong. But it just... Initially, when we said at the beginning, it's got to be more than 44 miles. Because it's an hour and 50 minutes. That's like 25 mile an hour average. Oh, we've got motorways, and
10 minutos.
this is looking like a busier station. I love the fact it's a single car as well. According to Google, it's 45 miles by train, 1 hour 33. And this is saying an hour and 52. So it might only be 45, but if it is, it's a bloody well done 45 miles, because that one we did on the Antelope Valley, that seemed like it was about 3 years. This hasn't felt like it's been this long. That's what I mean. I would do this route again. You know, at one point, I would end up streaming the 2 hours 26 version of this. So I think it would just be interesting. Imagine doing this in the snow. That would put that cruise control to the test, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's not just you know, you're only doing a couple of miles, then you're stopping. This is my ideal like passenger run, you know. 2, 3, 4 miles between stops, so not quite tube train frequency, but almost like London Overground frequency or Cardiff. I even like the fact that that radio is distorted. Or what if there's a what if in the more modern version you can hear the announcements better? What if there are more modern versions of this train? I've already looked at this one. Literally, that's all I've done in this is the train training, and I did spend like 5 minutes in that German one just to see what sort of route length that was. I wonder what differences are in all the other versions. I'm intrigued. Yeah, so I mean, if it's only 44 miles, it doesn't feel like it because you're doing these sorts of speeds. It's not like you're just crawling along doing nothing. I'm going to be impressed if it ends up only actually being 72 kilometres. Right, you've got a 90 limit now. Actually, I think even the cruise control makes it more enjoyable, because you get the trains just coming on and off the throttle, so you get to hear the awesome turbo whistle. I think it's modelled really well. I think the scenery is done well from what I've seen. red light. There is. I think this in the snow would be really cool. Yeah, it's almost that old school. It does sound good. Oh, it's only the 843, I think.
Bill go.
I think it's just variants of the 843. We'll have a look at the end. Looking at on time still. It's only because it holds you for a period of time. A little bit overshot. It is diesel electric. Doors opening. So you got one stop to go, I think. Yeah, one stop to go. Liberec. .8. Yeah, then we can see how far it is.
Liberec.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think the train's really cool. I think the route's really interesting. We haven't seen any. We saw one freight train. So it's not like we've passed or there's been freight sat in passing points. So I imagine freight in this would be a lot of waiting. Yeah, we'll go through the timetable when we get to the end. Maybe we might have time to just jump in another one of the passenger services. Then tomorrow I'll do a bit of freight, do that German one. Yeah, having this cruise control thing makes it a lot easier. Right, so we've got a 60. On the brakes. Yeah, if this ends up only being 72k, I am actually going to be really impressed. Because this hasn't felt like it's been an hour and 50 minutes. So coming into the major city. Now, any red lights missed? No, because I'm a professional. I'm not going to put the radio on now, am I? I'd just be ridiculous. Total of 31 made. 31 what? Of these trains?
Liberec. Konečná stanice, prosíme, vystupte.
Seems like really low numbers, doesn't it, really? Yeah, we'll have a look and see what the other variants are. Well, don't stop back here. Designed by a company Skoda now owns. Since the German train was here as well, I think that this is where it goes to and from. So a Deutsche Bahn service must come into here. Right, we have arrived. I've locked the doors. The doors are locked. You're going to end game? Oh, there we go. 75.3 kilometers. Well, I'll be jiggered. That felt... Now, no, I'm going to say this. That felt a lot longer. That's impressive. That didn't feel like it was only 75 kilometers. I like that. I like that a lot. An hour and 50 minutes. And so there is a timetabled route that's 2 hours 26. So that must stop at other places. We'll have a look at the timetables now. So yeah, we go with this one. See that it says varying lengths. So hour and 24, hour and 40, hour and 30, hour and 28, hour and 53, which is pretty much the same as the one we've done. Hour and 27, 2 hours 25. So that must be a lot of stopping. Hour and 26, hour and 31, hour and 53, hour and 52. So that's the one we've just done. That's pretty damn good. So there's shunting services, and there are a couple of shorter runs. Zalesny Brod to Turnov to Liberec, so it almost splits it up then. So hour and 50, hour and 50. So there's only one at 2 hours 26. That's impressive. Right, so what are the differences in the trains then? N1, that's LED. So red LED. So there's the LED and the LED. So I'll just pick the LED one. So that must be the same thing. LED lights, LED display. Let's have a look. Let's pick one. I'm intrigued by that. So I can see where that stops. Why is it 2 hours 26? And what's the difference in the train? Well, that's the same. LED lights. They've put some LED lights on it. That's the difference. Yeah, they fitted it with LED lights. Okay. So yeah, so leaves here 6:59. Hang on, so 7:05, 7:09 departs 7:09, I got a 7-minute wait there. Ah, that's why. Look, it's got a 16-minute wait there at Zalesny Brod. That's okay. 8:09. God, 8:09 to 8:40. So that's got a 31-minute wait at Turnov. 8:49, 8:49, 8:51, 8:51, 8:56, 8:57. 9:03, 9:04, 9:09. Yeah, that's why. That's got a 6-minute wait. Yeah, because it waits. What you can do while you wait. Do what Trent does in OMSI. Just sit and read a book. So I couldn't stream that because, well, you can have God mode, I suppose, which I haven't got installed at the moment, but you could put God mode in and then you could speed up time, couldn't you? Right. Oh, no, not London Commuter. That would confuse me. So yeah, so there's the German one, which is like a 15 minutes Zalesny Brod to Turnov. And then you got the freight stuff, which is the CD 750. That's the historical. So they're shorter runs. So these aren't doing a 4-line run. Part 14, part 13, part 2. Freight Express to Liberec. So yeah, so those might be an interesting one to do tomorrow. I could read to you. Yeah, but you'd like that. Yeah, so I think we do a bit of freight tomorrow. What scenarios are there? I will tell you. Clear skies, clear tracks. What could go wrong? An hour and 50 minutes. Swimsuit weather. Battle the summer heat wave with overheating 843. That could be interesting. Try the last train to Liberec. Goodbye. Last of regular service class 843 trains around Liberec. A class 843 is broken down. Can you fix it? Yes, we can. That's freight. You could wear a mankini. Again, you'd like that. Right. What we'll do, let's do one of these just to show off the line a little bit. And then we'll do freight. And we'll find one of the 2-car passenger ones tomorrow. Unlock doors. Which side? Which one am I? Okay, we'll go with right. That works. Okay. Cab lights, no. Instrument lights on. Sander, power and handle brake thingy. Reverser? Reverser. Forward. Okay. Driver's bacon driving. Yep, that works. So where do we go? Here, Marla Scala. It's a Lesney Broad. So Marla Scala's are different. We didn't stop there in the other train. So this must be an actual service then. Does it actually say where we've come from? That's configuration. No. So Deutsche Bahn must be running to where this is. Do you get mascara? No, Trent, that's not where mascara comes from. This does sound nice, though. The other train sounded nice. All right, lock right. Right, Marla Scala. Without maybe trying to... There's people walking across the track in front of me. Windows. There you go. And it's got the camp horn. So this is the same line we just came in on then. I don't think that would get many people to go out the way, would it? Hey. Did Tony design that horn? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Deutsche Bahn service going to Marla Scala. I'll be your guard today. My name's Tony, with an I, and I'll be at the rear of the train if you want any Lambrini, or if you want me to play with your nuts. Sorted or not, I don't care. Next station stop in 5.9 of the kilometre things with Marla Scala. You should have kept your mouth shut, Michael. I always amazed if people tune in at that point. They must be going like, what? Sorry, what? Oops. Nothing to see there. The lights are they're white, like the white lights. Oops. So I wonder if there's a signalling issue or train communication type thing going on. I can see that the Deutsche Bahn services would run into a major hub and back out again. But there must be some sort of safety systems thing, unless they're both the same, to allow this thing to run down here. Yeah, we stopped there on the way up, didn't we? So, yeah. But I don't think we stopped at Mala Scala. Would have remembered that. At least this is easier to control. Yeah. Or maybe, actually, I wonder if it's off of the main line. Is that a new type of curry? Chicken malasala. So I wonder if it... I wonder if we divert off of the line that we were on before. Almost like a Watford town type situation on the West Coast main line. I think we'll find out in 2.6K. So yeah, it's interesting stuff coming up over the next couple of months from Dovetail. I will, of course, if able, bring it all to you as a preview, like this one. The most interesting one coming up next Tuesday, Thomas and Friends, the Island of Sodor, which, having done the first mission on it, it's going to be good fun, I think. That weather's changing. I wonder if this used to then. We didn't. I didn't come. Well, there were words. I don't think we worked out what era this was set in. I should really know these things, shouldn't I? But I don't. Because why would they put this one service in going down here? The only bit of layering. I know Dovetail have sometimes taken a bit of creative license, like with the 170s stopping at Bromsgrove on Birmingham Cross City. But this is layering. This isn't inbuilt game. You know, you wouldn't know if this wasn't there. You'd be like, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So they weren't served by Deutsche Bahn. How bizarre. Odd that they've put this in then. I'm not complaining. Thank you, Michael. So Liberec. So that's where one of these, the end of one of these is Liberec. Unless that's what this is trying to be then. Because we haven't got Arriva liveries, they've just put, what if it is the something like this train wise and we just put it in there because they haven't got Arriva branding, so it's put in there to represent something like that. But no, it's cool nonetheless. Makes me want to do more German stuff now. I think it's going to be plenty over the next couple of weeks to keep us amused. Next week's going to be Thomas. The week after is going to be something new. The week after that is going to be something new. So it's going to be a little while before we go back to normality. And I'm going, right, what do we do? Right, 5.2k to Zalezny Brod. This train is exactly like the Arriva train. There you go then. That explains why they put it in. So it's this train, but in Arriva branding. I bet someone there'll be an Arriva skin for it. See, that would be more interesting then, because you'd actually be in the correct livery. That's where mods are useful. But because Dovetail haven't got the Arriva licensing, they put the Deutsche Bahn train in to represent the Arriva train. I bet I've been told that somewhere in some literature I've been sent. But thank you, Michael. That's really useful. Who's K? Peter K? Bit of a frame rate drop here. This needs a bit of optimization. A lot going on with all the trees and the mist. Yeah, we'll have a bash at one of the freight routes tomorrow, and then maybe we do one of the shorter passenger ones in if we can find a 2-car or something like that, and then maybe do that in the snow. So I think that would be interesting. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think it reminds me of the banana line. Thing is, that banana line, it lacked something. I've never gone back and done it again. This, I can see me coming back and doing it again at some point. It's not a line that I would dismiss. You know, flicking through the routes, I'll look at this and go, oh yeah, that was good fun. We'll do a run in that. Not the 2 hour 26 one, but the hour and 52 is perfect. I think the hour and 30 then would probably be the same one as the hour and 52, but you wouldn't have those couple of times where you're waiting. It may have even missed a couple of stops out, like I did with one of them. And the fact that we have got an hour and 32, you know, standard run, albeit it's, you know, it's the overall distance, but it's still quite cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, there's been a few of the other routes that are quite twisty turny that I don't think are as good as this. It's bizarre. I think the train makes a difference. I think the fact that it's got the cruise control when I worked it out makes a difference. And I think that the distance between the stations, they weren't too far apart, they weren't too close. It was a good mixture, so it didn't feel like it was an hour and 50-minute run. Sometimes some of these routes, I do them and I'm like half an hour in, I'm looking at the time going, oh God, it's only been half an hour. It's third party, this. The fat controller is there. I'm looking forward to in the Thomas thing, being able to do other trains other than Thomas. I think that's going to be the fun bit. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to record anything this weekend. I've got one video going out on Tuesday, and then we'll stream it Tuesday night. Yeah, I think you're right there, Trent. All the routes that have been third-party people have been better because the third-party developers are just concentrating on this. Rather than if it was a Dovetail DLC, they're doing so many things that they can't focus all their time and energy into the one thing or into lots of things. Whereas this third-party developer, this may have taken them a year, and consequently then you get the workmanship out of it. It's like that the Mild May line that was done by one guy. It took him a year, which we're now getting a Richmond extension to. Yeah. It's been a while since there's been a bad DLC for this. And I'm not saying that because I'm an ambassador. You know, I tell you guys honestly if I like something or not. I won't be covering the expert version of the DBBR 145. I don't think many of the ambassadors are, because it's me and expert. Maybe one day, but I won't be covering that this week because I haven't got a chance to. Just on online Mother's Day shopping. Like this Sunday. I wonder. Impromptu trip to the New Forest. I'm a professional. Yeah. It's time. Because they both released this week. I haven't had time to be able to prep something for this and for the DBBR 145 as well. That's my excuse. If they'd been a week apart, I might have attempted the 145, but I just didn't. And with the issues I had with the install of this, that took me 3 hours yesterday to sort out, well, 4 hours yesterday afternoon to sort out, which a fresh install solved. I was doing a Train Sim World stream. I can't this week. I can't next week because of Thomas. The week after is something else. The week after that, something else. There isn't time. It's too much content, not enough time. Vector simulations. It's really good. There we go. Tomorrow, more of this. We'll do the freight stuff tomorrow and do a 2-car passenger run in the snow. That's going to be tomorrow. Wednesday night, we got a new game, Rangers Path National Park Sim. Thursday, new game, the pizza thing. I can't because that'd be it's two conflicting things, and I want to just keep one stream to one thing. I can't even remember what route the DBBR 145's on. Is it a 145, the professional? DBBR 146, 140. I think it's the 145 is the one that's coming out this week. I've got it. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Anyway, there we go. Yes, next Tuesday, this little blue guy. Not in Train Sim World though. Standalone game. Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. Don't be surprised. Expert is 145, yeah. Which I have. One day I'll do it. Don't be surprised if next Wednesday gets shifted to also be Thomas. Because I think there's well, I think, yeah. So that's next week. Next stream, though, tomorrow night, more of this. We'll do freight tomorrow, and we'll do another passenger run in this tomorrow. Which I already have the game. What? Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor? Yes, I have the game. It is installed. But I can't show it to you until next Tuesday. So that's why it's going to be next Tuesday. So yes, tomorrow more of this. Wednesday, Rangers Path thing. Thursday is pizza thing. Friday is trucking. Saturday is repo. Sunday is farming. Well, if I do it tomorrow, I will lose my dovetail status. It's not worth that. You'll see it next Tuesday. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company for the last 2.5 hours. I enjoyed that one. And to these people as well. Thanks to... Oh, God, Tiger. Yeah, thanks. Thanks to Dean for resubscribing. No, thank you, Tiger, for resubscribing. And the moderators for doing absolutely nothing. There we go. I will be back tomorrow night to do more of this. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching. I know I'm still here. I'm waiting for the music to finish. I thought it'd be more dramatic than it is. Now I'm just dragging it out. Will it ever end? Oh, here we go. I think the ending's coming. Here we go. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Hello there. I see you's doing that flying thing.